Hello, hello. And welcome back to some more Blackwell Convergence. Yeah, we made some pretty good progress last night. I was getting a little tired though, so had to cut it short. But we will continue. Just notice this title screen, the sky moves depending where your mouse is. Kind of weird. But yeah, we're gonna jump back in. This was our last save. Why is there all these spaces in front of it? That's weird. I can't really remember what we did before. Hey, Squeaking Squirrel, welcome back. How are you doing? Jumping back into some ghost detective work. I'm trying to remember what we did last time. I think this guy. Who is this guy? I can't remember who this guy is. Hi. I was so tired last night. I've forgotten what we even did. Lazarus Technology was funded by a grant from the Meltzer Foundation. Okay. I feel like this guy's son was like murdered or something. This guy? Whatever man named John Goldwater was found by the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. His father is reported to spend a lot of time at the scene. So this was his son, and I think his son had something to do with Lazarus Technology. I think he thinks that Lazarus murdered him.
Anything else you can tell me about John?
No, please, enough.
No. Well, I can't remember what you told me last time, so it's not helpful. But he was choked, and also Frank Lyons was choked. Everyone around here's getting choked by the ghost lady, so... Doing okay, definitely keen for spook detective while I chill out before bed. Oh, time it. Yes, I feel like... Well, it's not too spooky, so it's probably fine for bedtime, I imagine. I feel like we need to get into this lighthouse. Whoa, what's going on? Why is this clicking so much? Uh-oh, what have I done? Hold on.
I read a book about this place years ago. Nobody uses this lighthouse anymore. It's just a historic monument.
Okay, we need to figure out what we were doing. This guy's son was killed.
Hi. See you.
His son worked for Lazarus, who was funded by Meltzer. Who is these guys? Who also funded the art gallery.
Go right in.
Hi, Paul.
Hi again.
Hi, Paul.
What can we do you for?
This guy's suspicious. Carl, I think his name was Carl. And his little book that he is frantically always reading. I'm curious if the book has anything to do with it. Because the previous game, the writer, whenever he would write about people, then they would be murdered by that medium lady. So it was kind of like there was a connection there. So I'm wondering if he got a hold of the other dude's, the writer's book. Maybe this is the writer's book. Or maybe it's just something similar. Alright, so we'll ask him about Lazarus because I've totally forgotten what he told us before.
I heard that your foundation gave money to Lazarus Technologies.
Oh, yes. That was one of our first success stories.
That doesn't help me. It's not a lot of information. Anyone who's associated with a Lazarus anything's a little sus. Yeah. It's maybe a bit of a suspicious name to choose for your corporation.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
Okay, he doesn't know about John.
Anything else you can tell me about the Foundation?
I've given you the basic idea. There's nothing else really to tell you.
Joseph Mitchell's writing killed people. According to Claude, he had something to do with making Joe Gould famous. So this is the guy from the last game, Joseph Mitchell. He was the writer.
Have you ever heard of a reporter named Joseph
Reporter.
Mitchell?
That name sounds familiar.
He was a reporter for the New Yorker magazine.
Hey, that's it. Charlie used to work there. Hey, Charlie, did you know Joseph Mitchell?
Everyone knew him, Paul. He was a living legend.
So
A
he
living
worked
legend.
with him,
How about that?
which is very suspicious. Well, we can't talk to this guy, which is kind of annoying. This guy, he's suspicious. Manita. So Park Gallery they funded
Why
as
weren't you
well.
at the opening last night?
Oh, it would just be in the way, you know? Art's not really our thing. But Josie
What's
knows
this
what
then?
she's
Huh?
doing.
What's this on your wall? That's art.
Monique told me that you invested in CubeStar Films.
Monique, oh yes.
Oh wait,
She's
they
the
invested in
executive producer
CubeStar
of
as
the
well.
show.
Oh jeez,
Yes.
these guys are
She's
investing in
doing a
everyone.
Great job. That place is earning money hand over fist.
Hello, Seymour. Come to help.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Good. That dude's portrait's a little yeah. Which one? I think both of them kind of are. This guy's definitely is. Charlie. I thought he was Carl, but he's Charlie.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyons, the actor?
Of course. Can you believe it? A heart attack at his age. He looked healthy. Of course, who knows what kind of drugs those actors take?
He was strangled too. Everyone was strangled around here.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
No, sorry.
Alright. CubeStars. Oh, wait, we got a new option.
CubeStar Films became successful after Frank Lyons died.
I
Ah.
suppose they did.
That benefits you too, doesn't it?
Oh, I see where this is going.
Let me break it down for you, Paul. Frank Lyons dies, and CubeStar Films becomes successful overnight. Claude Erdin commits suicide, and now the Park Gallery is selling priceless works of art. John Goldwater dies, and Lazarus Technologies becomes rich and powerful. All these companies are represented by you. Don't you see how this looks?
This guy. It's this guy.
This is a total coincidence. I'm sure of it.
Is it?
It is. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't like these accusations. I think you should leave.
I am going to get to the bottom of this.
Oh,
Maybe
these guys
you
are definitely
will,
sus.
But it has nothing to do with us. Now go, before I call the police.
Come on, let's blow and let him stew for a while.
I did think that earlier with the art gallery. After the artist died, they were selling stuff for like way more than before he died.
Yeesh.
She's crazy.
Crazy with teeth. You gotta watch out for women like that, Scooter.
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 You haven't called me that since we were kids.
Really? Maybe I should start calling you that again.
Whatever.
Stay and eavesdrop.
Stay put, kid. I'm gonna snoop around.
Blowing him.
He's so engrossed in his book, he didn't even notice. Must be losing my touch.
I've done some research on that rabbi who came in last week.
How's he look,
Rabbi.
Scooter?
I think we'll have to politely decline.
Ah, too bad.
It's the book. I'm telling you, it's the book. He like knows
Hey,
from the
Scooter,
book.
How about a game of tennis after work today?
I don't think so, Paul.
Suit yourself. Hey, Charlie, did you turn on the AC?
No, not me. You think we should call the police on her?
Why do you want to do that, Scooter?
In case she starts nosing around again.
If she noses around again, we'll call the police then, not before. Hey, Scooter, do you have last week's earnings reports?
I gave them to you an hour ago.
You did? Ah, right. Thanks, Scooter.
Thanks, Scooter. Can we look at his computer?
Boy, if I could touch it, that would sure be great.
I've done some research on that rabbi.
No, look
How's
at
it look,
look
I
at
think-
Ah,
These things are...
it. Lame. So we
hey,
can't.
Scooter.
Stop.
I don't think
Stop.
so.
Stop. I don't know if we can do much else
These
here.
things...
He's talking about a rabbi. Maybe we need to look into the
I
rabbi.
think we should call the police on
Why do you want to...
in case she starts.
If she noses...
I feel like he's like finding out about certain people from that book. Alright.
Let's talk, Joey.
Can I help you?
I know there's something going on at the Meltzer Foundation.
You think?
Hmm. Who are we going to talk to about it?
Choked to death. It's the same MO as Frank.
M.O.?
You know, modus operandi. It's what the real detectives say.
Do me a favor, kid, and never say that again.
Okay.
That's all for now.
Sure.
We could look up rabbi on the computer, but I feel like that's kind of a vague search term. We can oogle it. Oogle. Rabbi. No results. I think we searched Lazarus, right? Pretty sure. Established to review and research various health issues, conditions, and diseases, and use technology to address them. For information, contact us at 1-800-555-4554. So we did ring that number last time, because I remember that number.
Thank you for calling Lazarus Technologies. Please choose from the following options. For general information about Lazarus Technologies, press 1.
Operator.
You have reached the general office mailbox. Please leave a message and someone will get back to you shortly.
Yeah, I think none of these lead
If you
to
would like
anything.
request a product catalog, please speak to a customer representative. Lazarus Technologies is the world's leader in biomedical and biomechanical engineering. We supply research and development to hospitals and clinics throughout the world. Lazarus Technologies is supported by a generous grant from the Meltzer Foundation.
I think that was the only reason we rang, was to get that information. Okay. So we'll go talk
Come
to
on,
more
let's
people.
get going.
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Alright. To the island. This guy. I feel like he can
Hi.
help us.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how he can help us, but
Anything else you can tell me?
No,
yeah, he won't talk about
So
the
you
job.
think someone from Lazarus killed your son?
it's a pretty big coincidence, wouldn't you say? I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refuse to talk to me. They eventually put a restraining order on me. At least John went to his grave believing he was a success, for all the good it does.
Hmm. I don't know if any of these other things are going to be...
Have you ever heard
Helpful.
of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he used to write for the New Yorker?
Yes.
I think I've read some of his work, but it's so long ago I can't remember.
Well, see you around.
Uh-huh.
Not even a twitch. It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's not. It's a lighthouse.
Yeah, I know it's a lighthouse. Stop. Okay, where else can we go? Need a tavern, maybe? This guy doesn't seem to know anything.
Hi there. Got time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
No, sorry.
Have you ever heard of a guy named John Goldwater?
No, sorry.
I think this guy can't help with anything
Can you
from
tell
memory.
me anything about the Meltzer Foundation?
No, sorry.
No, sorry. Sorry.
Have you ever heard of a
Every time.
reporter named Joseph Mitchell?
No, sorry.
Anything else you can tell me about Joe Gould?
I don't know much else, sorry. If you want to know more, check in another time. Lots of artist types come in here. They all know about Joe Gould.
Another time, eh? No, sorry. No, sorry,
Can
no,
you tell
sorry.
me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
Are you sure you've never seen Frank Lyons come in here?
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
I think he's telling the truth.
Does a Monique Stallman ever come in here?
Never heard of her, sorry.
Have you ever been to the Park Gallery?
No, sorry.
That's the answer to everything. Okay, this portrait's... There's something to do with this portrait.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould. It's a portrait.
I'm gonna do something with this dude. I don't know what.
There's nothing but empty tables back there.
Okay, what else can we do? Where else can we go? We could go to... Oh, Cube. We could ask about Cubestar.
Come in.
Cubestar has a cat.
Oh, hello. Again?
Again? I keep coming back all the time.
Shh, I'm not going to hurt you. Ow! Stupid cat.
Has
Seymour.
that thing had all her shots? Last thing I need is for you to start frothing at the mouth.
Seymour with red eyes. Alright. Let's go back. Who was Elsa? Ah, Elsa's the cat, that's right.
Anything else you can tell me about the Meltzer Foundation?
Any deal between Meltzer and CubeStar is private information. If you want to learn more about them, look them up. They're on the internet.
Already did.
Have you ever heard of a company named Lazarus?
Sorry, no.
She's sorry, no. The other guy's no sorry.
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry, no.
God damn it. Okay. I feel like we're not going to
Sure.
get any information from here either. I don't really know what we're supposed to do now. Go back to the gallery. Oh, maybe we haven't been out here.
I've seen more of that fire escape
No.
than I want to.
That's fair enough.
I don't think Josie would like that. I'd better not touch it. That's supposed to be the Roosevelt Island Lighthouse. Definitely looks like the woman from the other night, but she looks sad.
See, it's something to do with the lighthouse, but we can't go in there.
Josie? Can I ask you some more questions?
I don't think so, Rosangela. I'm meeting with the buyers today, and I have to get everything ready.
What?
Can I ask you some...
Can't
Bye,
talk to her
Josie.
anymore. Being there at night. Well, there doesn't really seem to be like day and night cycles. But I did think that maybe we need to end up there at night somehow.
Does it want a hug? I know what I like. If I could punch a hole through that face, I would. Can't do anything. Josie said this was the lighthouse on Roosevelt Island. It's been years since I was there.
He
Josie
knows.
said it's
He
been
knows something. It must be something to do with the lighthouse.
as much as I'd like to. As much as...
Must be. There's not really anywhere else we can go. And we haven't done anything here yet. We've talked to this guy and that's it. We have a business card.
Paul has a B-mail address just like me.
We've already used this, so I don't think it has much more use.
The card can't be used. Nobody uses. I read a book nobody.
Can we not go in there?
It's a lighthouse. Don't know who it's for. It's a light. Don't know.
Why can't we go in the lighthouse?
I read a book about this. Nobody.
Must be something to do with this
Hi.
guy, right?
Have you ever been to?
No, I haven't.
Do you know
No.
Do you know anything about Frank Lyon?
The dead I saw.
Can you tell me anything about the?
What's to say? It's a bar. I used to live in that area when I was young. I'm surprised it's still around.
Can you tell?
What? I used
Yeah.
to.
Do you have any more Joe Gould stories?
Why are you so interested in him?
I just am. Do you mind talking about him?
Oh, not at all. It's nice to remember those days. I can't think of anything else, though.
Have you ever heard of Joseph Mitchell?
Didn't he?
Yes.
I think.
We've done that one.
Have you ever?
No,
Anything else?
No.
So you think someone from?
It's a pretty big coincidence. I've tried calling Lazarus, but they refuse to talk to me. They eventually... At least John went to his grave.
Maybe we have to call... we've tried calling them, but... Try calling them again, I guess. Maybe we can talk to Nishanti. Is she home now?
Nishanti,
Nishanti's never home. What is she
there's
always
nothing in
doing?
here but
B-mail. It's like Gmail, I guess, but with a B. We also have Oogle. We have Oogle Web Search and B-mail. And we also have this amazing web page that we've made. It's pretty amazing. Oh wait, we're in Paul's email, aren't we? Is there any more interesting stuff in here? Password is that silly name you've called me when we were... Oh. Forgotten, I'm sure as heck I'm not going to remind you. So his password is... Was it Scooter? So we can probably log into his email. So his would be Charles M. Okay. Because we did try to log into his before, but we didn't have the password. Ah, shit. Scooter. Ah.
Charles doesn't get a lot of emails, it seems. There's just a bunch of names in his inbox. Frank Lyons, John Goldwater, Claude Erden.
Those are people that died.
Joey, look at this. It's like a hit list of everyone who was killed by the Countess.
So Charlie was writing about each of the victims. I knew there was something fishy about that place. Come on, let's go back there and talk to him.
What on earth do we say?
Think of something, kid. History is repeating itself, and I don't... What was that?
It looks like
Oh
his
shit.
inbox is being updated.
He's gonna write our name, right? Oh, we're in trouble. We're in trouble.
My name. That's my name.
She's gonna come after us now.
Son of a... Mess with us, Willie.
He just marked me. I'm next.
Look, don't worry. She might not come right away. We have time to plan.
Oh no, we fucked.
You killed Claude. And the others.
I did not kill. I healed them.
Can it? We've heard this song before. Just back away, real slow-like.
I only want to help.
I think we've had about enough of your help, lady. Back off, kid. I'm ready this time.
I have to help her. Just let me help her.
Oh, yeah? Help yourself to this.
Whoa! It's a punch up. What am I gonna do? Teddy bear, help!
Hey Griff, how are you today? Fluffy and secure,
Just chatting
holding
with Teddy
yourself
bear while
together?
this guy's getting killed.
Awesome.
What are you, crazy? Get out of here!
Fight her.
Get away from him.
Kid, she's here to kill you. I can handle her. Just make yourself scarce.
Okay, run. Let's get the fuck out of here. Where are we gonna go?
Come on, come on, come on!
Yeah.
Stupid elevator. Must be stuck a few floors down.
So, the game before this is the third game. We play as this character in the first one. And then so her story is the ghost that's with her is basically like inherited through her family. So her auntie had this ghost that was kind of like communicating with her, and then I think her like grandmother or something also had it. And so the second game, so the one before this one, you play as the auntie, so it's like almost like a prequel kind of thing. And you run into this lady, and she's like a medium. And the writer that they are talking about, the journalist, he was like, whenever he'd write about someone, this lady would, for some reason, like, there'd be some connection between his writing and the lady, and she'd like kill them. So in the previous game, we like stopped her and we killed her. And now she's come back as like a spirit in this game and is kind of doing the same thing again. So yeah, she's the lady from the painting.
Come on. Stu must be...
Nishanti, help us.
Nishanti? You home? Nishanti? She's not
But I'm
in.
still not
Not
quite
that it
sure how
matters.
it works
She
with
wouldn't be
like the
able to protect me
writing.
from a ghost anyway.
Because like with her and her auntie and that, like they are all mediums as well, and the mediums will usually have like a spirit that kind of goes with them and connects them to the spirit world, which is the guy that's with her, is her spirit. But this medium didn't have a spirit, which was like odd, because you're not usually supposed to, but she was somehow tied to like the writing, so there must be some like weird thing with that. Considering that this guy writing the emails worked for the same company as the journalist. Trash room. I'm gonna hide in here.
Where is she? She isn't far. I can sense her.
You think I'm telling you?
Where?
Well, I know for sure she's not through that door behind you.
Oh shit, she's gonna get in a shanty. Okay, in here.
No place to go. I can't run away unless Joey comes with me, and Joey's the only thing holding her back. Come on, Rosa. Auntie did it 30 years ago, so can you.
Oh, was it Auntie Lauren's picture?
I wish you were here, Auntie. I really do.
Oh no.
That's far enough, sister.
Joey, leave it.
Leave it like hell.
What are we gonna do? The picture?
Auntie's picture fell off the wall. I'll hang it back later, assuming there is a later.
Throw it at her.
Hey, look at this.
I don't see how this is gonna help, but
That's... I wanted to help her.
And look where it got you. You think anyone appreciates your help?
No.
yeah, get out of here.
No!
Whoa. Oh shit.
How did we end up here?
I have brought you here. You are safe now. I have saved you.
Saved me? What do you mean, saved me? What did you do? Joey, did she kill me? Am I dead?
I don't know. Lady, I suggest you start talking.
There is nothing to say. You are safe now, both of you.
My dear, you carry on so.
It's that woman.
You. It's you. I've been looking for you for so long. Why did you leave me?
My poor host, you cast
Oh
me
wait, is
out.
she the spirit?
You broke our bond. It's too late to repair it.
What? No. Why would I do that?
Your mind is so broken that you do not remember. My, you are a mess. You don't even know your own name, Countess, indeed. Regardless, it is time for this to end.
End? Is there an end?
For you, there can be, if you let me.
I trust you, Madeline. I always will trust you.
Rosangela Blackwell, Joseph Malone, it is a pleasure to finally meet you. I'm sorry it had to be under such unpleasant circumstances.
Unpleasant is right. Who are you?
My name is Madeline, and a long time ago, I was this poor soul's spirit guide. She corrupted our bond, and I'm afraid the damage to both of us was quite severe. Can you help us? Can you help us end this cycle of death?
Sure. Ask some questions.
We've got some questions first.
Yes, I'm sure you do, but time is short. Will you help us?
Sure.
Yes, I'll help you. I don't have much choice. She's killed me.
Killed you? No. She left you quite unharmed. But regardless, there is no time to waste. Come with me. Now just relax.
Hey, what's the big
Oh.
idea?
Oh no, where'd I go?
All right, you. Talk. Where are they?
The pattern. They're going to fix the pattern.
Talk sense, will ya?
The source. Cut off the source and the pattern will revert.
Why do I bother? Great. Trapped on another plane of existence with the Countess of Crazyville. They better know what they're doing.
I have no idea what I'm where am I?
Hey, what happened? How did you do that?
This is where the link originates.
Link?
The bond between your Countess and her hosts. Part of her is trapped here. You must remove it.
What is this place? Explain yourself.
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Where are we?
You have been to this plane before. You have brought many lost spirits through here.
Well, yes, but There was never a diner before.
I can understand your confusion, but it is not a real diner. It is metaphorical. As you know, there is a
Metaphorical
bond between
diner.
the Countess and her current host, and the bond is represented by this diner. You will find out more inside.
Who is her current host?
Why is it represented by a diner?
The Countess used to spend lots of time in diners like these. You will find out more inside.
I don't trust you. I don't want to go in this diner.
How did the Countess get so...
Insane?
Yes.
Like you, her mind is a door to another plane of existence. By corrupting our bond, she opened that door so wide that it flooded her mind with unfathomable knowledge. She essentially has the universe inside her head, and no human mind can contain that. It broke her. She sees everything but understands nothing. If she didn't banish me to this place between worlds, I might feel more pity.
This bond, how do I break it?
Part of the Countess is trapped inside. You must find it and remove it.
How did the Countess break the bond between you?
She did not break the bond, but moved it. To be rid of
Moved
it,
it.
she had to form a bond with someone living. Someone who could, in essence, become her guide. How she acquired this knowledge, I do not know. I only know that it was accomplished.
Who did she pass it to?
Joe Gould. It was an easy task, since his mind was already broken. Upon Gould's death, it was passed on to Joseph Mitchell.
And now Charlie Meltzer.
Yes, it must be broken if this is to end.
Okay, I guess that kind of makes sense.
Did you know her when she was alive?
Of course. We spent almost 30 years together.
What was she like?
Different. Happier. She loved helping those in need. But it no longer matters. She is the one who needs help now.
Alright. Did we ask this one? I can't
This
remember.
bond.
Part of the count.
Oh yeah, we did. Okay.
Thanks, Madeline. I'm going to see what I can do.
I will be waiting right here.
So I guess the link wasn't to the journalist's book and the email. It was to the person writing the book and the person writing the emails. Okay.
For the upteenth time, I have no money for your fund.
Show some pity. At least lend us a cigarette.
Well, the guy's here.
I believe we got company.
It's like tentacles.
Miss, could you perhaps spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
This is Joseph Mitchell. Wait, who was he? He was the writer, right? Yes, he was the writer. The
Hello.
journalist, I mean.
You're Joseph Mitchell, aren't you?
I believe you have the better of me, Miss
Blackwell. Rosangela Blackwell.
Blackwell, huh? I might have known.
Alright. Maybe he can tell us about Charles, because they worked together.
Did you know Charles Meltzer?
Yes, I did. He worked at the New Yorker back in the late 70s. He would come into my office and ask about the old days, and I was happy to tell him. I knew he would never cut it as a reporter, but he had a very keen, analytical mind. I almost forgot all about him, but it appeared a link formed between us, nonetheless. When I died, my connection to the Countess passed on to him.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Meltzer is using the Countess to kill people.
By accident?
No, on purpose. He sent her after me.
Now, that's a shame. I'm aware
It's
that
a
through
shame.
my actions I
You're not wrong.
killed a few people, but I could forgive myself for it, since I was unaware of what I was doing. But many times I thought to myself, I have a weapon. It's untraceable. Nobody knows about it. I could use it, but I did not. I was tempted, but I did not. Not once. You have to stop Charles. Break this link. Destroy this place. No more innocents should have to die.
I'll do it. Don't worry.
You met my auntie.
Your auntie, yes. I do see a slight resemblance. I did warn her to leave well enough alone, but she was determined. Let's hope that you can do some good here.
I feel like his voice is different. Maybe it's a different voice. Although, no, because the voice actor for him was, what's his name? The guy who makes these games. Ron Gilbert? I think it's Ron Gilbert. I always get mixed up with the Gilberts. Alright.
How do I break this link?
I wish I knew. I'm afraid all this is a bit beyond me.
What are you doing here?
We are echoes, leftovers, if you will. We were linked to the Countess when we were alive. When we died, part of ourselves got trapped here.
So you're not a ghost?
Not fully. I'm not sure what I am. I remember living, I remember dying, but I don't feel like Joseph Mitchell. All I know is that when I thought of death, an eternity with Joe Gould was the last thing on my mind.
Oh, maybe we should talk to Joe Gould.
Why did you write about Joe Gould?
He's a fascinating man. Intolerable company, but fascinating. He exemplified everything about New York at the time. Its artistic expression, its frustration, its joy and heartbreak. His oral history, or the idea of it, energized the work of dozens of writers and intellectuals. But the more I got to know him, the less I wanted to be around him.
Did you ever read Joe Gould's oral history?
That, it never existed. Or if it did, Mr. Gould never shared it with anyone, which amounts to the same thing.
You know why I never wrote it down. People would have died.
You didn't stop telling people you were writing it, did you?
What could I say? The truth? They would have chucked me in a loony bin.
I guess if he was writing, he would have also killed people because he was tied to the Countess first.
What is your connection to the Countess?
I don't know. I never met the woman. Joe Gould was the one who knew her. He had a special bond with her, apparently. But somehow, he passed it on to me when he died. Next thing I knew, I was murdering people by writing about them. There was no choice. I had to stop writing.
I studied some of your work in journalism school.
Now that's just foolish. I was a relic, even before I died. The city I wrote about has long since evolved and changed into something completely different. But that's New York City, isn't it? Wouldn't be New York if it stayed the same year to year.
Thanks for talking,
All right,
Mr. Mitchell.
let's talk to
I'll
this
see
other
what I can
dude.
do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Joe.
Hello.
Hello. My
Hello.
name is Joseph Ferdinand Gould. I am graduate of Harvard magna cum difficultate and chairman of the board of Wheel and Woe Incorporated. In exchange for a drink, I'll recite a poem, deliver a lecture, argue a point, or take off my shoes and imitate a seagull. I prefer gin, but beer will do.
Pretty good
I've
deal.
been hearing a lot about you lately.
My reputation precedes me.
Can you be a seagull for me, please? Mitchell. This is Mitchell.
What's your connection to Joseph Mitchell?
Ah, Mitchell, my benefactor. He made me quite famous, you know. But my goodwill only extends so far.
Why's that?
A cigarette, he has them. He won't give me one. It's demeaning to have to beg for one measly cigarette.
What?
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
I'll get you one, don't you worry. It's not like it's gonna do you any harm, you already did. Okay.
I saw your portrait in the Minetta.
The Minetta. Yes, I'm quite famous there, you know.
I gathered.
It's all thanks to Mitchell, of course. The Joe Gould Fund filled its coffers nicely when he wrote his article.
How did you know the Countess?
We met in a diner like this one. We'd often spend a week or two walking along the docks to discuss seagulls. She had many interesting theories on seagull linguistics. Then, one day, she disappeared. But a link had already formed between us. It's everything my oral history was trying to prove, that we're all linked.
The Countess is killing people.
Murder? No, I refuse to believe that. She couldn't hurt a fly.
Lies.
Why is she called the Countess?
That's what she chooses to call herself. Far be it for me to tell her otherwise.
The name doesn't seem strange to you?
When you lived a life like mine, you take people at face value. Who cares about names? I once knew another fellow without a name, called himself the Deacon.
The Deacon? Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Wait, was that from the first? I don't really remember the first game that well. I feel like that. I've definitely heard that name.
The Deacon? You knew the Deacon?
Oh yes, he was this gloomy career drunk. One summer night while sitting in a doorway of the Bowery, he caught the scent of sulfur. He looked up and saw the devil himself standing over him. Since that night he believed he lost his soul. Not the most charitable drinking companion, if I may say so.
No, he wouldn't be.
You knew him?
Sort of.
Fancy that.
Yeah, he was from the first game. I don't remember. I remember the name. I don't quite remember who they were, though.
What are you doing here?
I don't quite know myself. We've all got to be someplace. As I understand it, I was mentally linked to my old friend, the Countess. I wish I'd known. It explains everything that my work was trying to prove.
I think the Deacon was the spirit from the first game that you had to free? Or was like an evil entity attached to a spirit? Something like that.
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Sure.
We gotta get a
Mitchell.
cigarette.
Yes.
Give me a cigarette.
Why don't you give him a cigarette?
When you give that man a cigarette or a drink, he likes to talk. And the only subject Joe Gould likes to talk about, at length, is Joe Gould. And the only person for him to talk to is me. So, I do not give him a cigarette.
It's a fair reason.
How do I break
I
the
wish my
No,
friend...
that one.
Would you give him a cigarette if I spoke to him for you?
I might. If you can get him away from me, I might. But we can't leave this diner, and the door to that kitchen is locked.
Can't you just float through the wall?
Believe me, I've tried that. It doesn't work. Not here.
Let's investigate
Thanks
this
for
door.
talking, Mr. Mitchell. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Locked.
How are we gonna open it? Maybe there's a key somewhere. Maybe we can ask. What's her name? Hey, you got a key?
Madeline, could I talk to you?
Of course.
Who are the ghosts inside?
Their names are Joseph Mitchell and Joe Gould. Both of them were unwilling spirit guides for the Countess. The echoes of them remained here after they died.
Can't you come inside with me?
I'm afraid I cannot. My bond with the Countess is gone. I cannot enter.
But I can?
You are alive. You are much stronger than I am.
What about them? Isn't their bond gone too? Go back to Joey.
Can you take me back?
Most certainly. But you must finish what you came here to do.
Figured.
Oh, okay, fine.
Thanks, Matt.
I will-
I need to find a key. Maybe he's got a key.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say, can you spare a few dollars for the Joe Gould Fund?
I'm afraid I'm a little short.
Fair enough.
You want a cigarette?
Yes, I want a cigarette. It's a disgrace that I should have to beg for one.
Your work.
I have had many callings. I studied the seagulls of the world and learned their language. I spent months measuring the heads of 1,000 Chippewa Indians. But before I died, I was putting to paper the most important literary work known to man, the oral history of our time. It was a compilation of the conversations of the city, overheard in bars, subways, street corners, and diners. Put together and studied properly, it would have revolutionized everything.
I'll bet.
How would it have revolutionized everything?
We were all connected, every single one of us. But how? Think of the ramifications if we found out.
It sounds like quite an undertaking.
It was my life's work.
I'd like to read the oral history.
And I'd like you to, but I'm afraid it belongs to the ages now.
There was also the problem of it never existing in the first place.
Of course it existed, only not on paper. It was over 3 million words.
3 million?
Times the size of the Holy Bible. The work
That's a lot of words.
transcended mere parchment and ink.
What about those essays you published in the Dial?
A passing fancy, nothing more.
You wrote essays?
For the now defunct Dial magazine. I still have the originals. Do you want to see?
Yes.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
It appears to be an essay about insanity, but the handwriting is so awful I can barely make it out. Just as well. I don't have time to read all this stuff. I don't think he'll miss.
The paperclip. That's what we need.
Here you go.
Always glad to share.
We got a ghost paperclip. Okay. Prove to use this on the door.
Easy.
Who's whispering
What's
in
that
here?
noise?
Oh god, we're gonna get murdered. Wait, where can we touch the ovens?
There's nothing in here.
There's gonna be someone in the oven? You're gonna jump out at us?
That's weird. There's a strange glow coming from inside.
This maybe is the
There's
part of
nothing
her
in
that's
here.
missing?
Hello?
She comes.
Oh no. Who are you?
Who are you?
Part of a whole. Left beyond. Safe here. Leave me.
No, you must come out of the oven.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, one of my names. Yes. I no longer live, but part of me remains. Leave me.
I can't.
I need to take you out of
It's
here.
a health and safety issue.
Safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
We're just gonna take you, I'm sorry.
My hand goes right through it.
Oh.
No, too cold. I will survive here and save fire. Leave me.
Well, see ya. I'm talking to an oven.
Come in here.
A sound idea. I'm sure it made more sense than most people I know. So this is the kitchen. Such a bare and emotionless place. Not even a bottle of ketchup.
Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say,
I'm afraid of...
very
The oven. Help.
Does something about that oven look strange to you?
nothing about my life has ever made sense. Why should an oven be any different?
It's fear. It's fear.
I'd like to see that essay.
Oh, maybe
Here
the
you go.
cigarette. Because the cigarette would be warm, right? No, we don't want this. We don't want this. Maybe we can light the essay. Okay. Give me a cigarette, sir.
Mr. Mitchell,
Yes.
Gould has left the room.
I see. Thank you for that.
Have you reconsidered giving him a cigarette?
I suppose I have been a little hard on the man. Here, I don't smoke anymore anyway. Give him the whole pack.
Thank you, sir. Do you know about the oven?
The oven in the kitchen is talking.
Is it now?
This doesn't surprise you.
Miss, look where we are. I stopped being surprised ages ago.
Yeah.
Thanks for talking, Mr. Mitchell.
Thank you, Miss Blackwell.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna get this light out of the oven. Can we light this?
I don't see what that will do.
Give it to him?
Joseph Mitchell wanted you to have this.
Ah, nice contribution to the Joe Gould Fund.
Light it up. Okay, he's got fire in his
Hello?
mouth now. Can we take you to the
My hand
cigarette?
goes-
No, I will survive. Leave me.
I need to take you out of here.
No, safe here. Warm here. I stay in warm places. Too cold out there.
There's a light.
Are you the Countess?
Countess, what I no longer live. Leave me.
Well, Mr. Gould,
She returns. Say,
I'm
very.
liking your cigarette.
It's delightful. Here, feel free to join me.
Ah, why, thank you.
Thanks, but I don't smoke.
You might as well keep it. When a man is rich, he can afford to be generous.
Essays.
I'd like to see that essay.
Here you go.
Okay, can we light it? Somehow? No?
This handwriting. I don't think it.
Maybe this?
Is this warm enough?
Warm. Safety. The flame will carry me. Thank you.
Oh.
That sounds ominous.
You're not wrong. Oh, he's gone. We have a glowing cigarette. Let's get out of here. I don't like this.
I can't explain it, but I have the feeling that my time in this place is ending.
I'm breaking the link. It'll all be over soon.
Over. Yes. I can't say that I ever understood any of this, but I do know one thing. Gould was right. We are connected. Every single person on the planet. It's a pattern so complex that we can't even begin to understand it. So don't try to understand it. Gould tried, and he lived a miserable life. Just live, and be happy in living. Anyhow, you best get gone. You got a job to finish.
You got it. You got it. Let's get out of here.
This place is starting to fade.
That's good, right? Once this place is gone, the link is gone too. The killing will stop.
This means something to you, the killing.
She killed someone right in front of me. I want to stop that from happening again.
Imagine that. Genuine heart. Your predecessor was not graced with such compassion.
Predecessor? Do you mean Lauren? My Auntie Lauren?
We should not stay here. This place will soon cease to be. Come.
Let's go. Get out of here. Get us out of here, lady. Whoa.
It's broken! The bond is broken! I'm free!
Way to go, Red.
My head. I understand everything.
Everything?
I hurt people.
Yes, that was you. But look, whatever happened, it's done. You can't do anything about it now. It's time for you to move on.
No, this should not have happened. He will not kill again.
Who? Oh,
Hey.
she's gonna kill that dude. Uh-oh. Well, to be honest,
It's about time you got
kinda
back
deserves it.
here. What did you guys do?
I did it, Joey. I broke the bond.
we talked to another.
Yeah, you broke it all right, and our friend just blew.
She did not enter the white light?
No.
Oh, that is a problem. She has free will and is loose in the world.
Oh.
The power she has, who knows what damage she can cause.
Great, just great. I don't know who you are, lady, and I don't care. But just leave the spook work to us, okay?
I have little choice in the matter. I am bound to this plane. What happens next is up to you.
Wait.
We gotta stop her. Oh
Let's
shit.
get out of here.
Whoa. Little dizzy.
Careful, kid. You've never been under for that long.
At least I'm alive.
Yeah, everything's peachy. There's a killer ghost on the loose, and it's our fault.
But we broke the link. She doesn't have to kill anymore.
You want to tell her that?
Who would she want to kill anyway?
I think
Charlie.
she's going to kill Charlie Meltzer.
Oh, him. The guy who wants me dead.
Yeah, ironic as all get out. We'll sort it out later. Let's get going.
I think we should just let him die. He was murdering people left, right, and center. Oh my god. Charles. Alright. I guess we should go.
I'm ready if
we
you are.
have to.
Yeah, sure.
If we don't have any choice. Whoa. Okay. It's very dark now.
The door's open.
Oh.
This can't be good.
Oh my lord.
Oh no. We're too late.
You stay back.
What happened, sir?
Paul, what happened?
Charles, something took him. I've never seen anything like it.
What happened?
The roof. She took him to the roof.
Let's go. There was a stairway down the hall.
Oh shit.
Did Charles really kill people?
Yes. I'm sorry.
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know.
He didn't know, I'm pretty sure.
Give me one reason why I should spare you.
Please, I'm not a killer. I had no idea you were real.
I am as real as death.
I thought it was just wishful thinking.
And just what are you wishing for now, false guide?
Hey!
Don't interfere. For over 50 years I've been a slave to false guides, but none have been more corrupt and pitiful than this one.
Haven't you killed enough?
I was just a tool. This man is the hand that wielded it. He used it against you. You want to spare his life? I have killed countless innocents and my hands are stained with their blood. If I must kill, let it be one who deserves it. False guide.
The
Time to
rain.
reap what you sowed.
No, please.
Kill him. Let's do it. What are we gonna do? Blowing a cigarette? Put out the cigarette in your eyeball.
I think I found something of yours.
Actually, didn't we kill her with a cigarette? in the last game.
Isn't it?
It was torn from me so long ago.
Here, take it.
Stick it in your eye.
I am not the same person I once was.
Hey, we've all changed, and sometimes we just have to accept it. Now, why don't you take a hold of this and we can finish it?
You are the most guilty of all.
What?
What?
You know what you did.
Hey, get off. What are you talking about?
My death
That was self-defense.
Yeah, lady.
must be held accountable.
The tie.
Done it. You might have had it bad
Oh.
before, but now you're on my turf.
Punch up.
Something is different about you. You're wrong. Everything about you is wrong.
You don't know the half of it.
Get the tie. Tie her up. What? Nope. What about
I
Joey?
don't think he'd want.
What? Oh.
Gotcha. Joey, it's not working.
Of course it's not. She's too strong for you. What do you think you're doing?
Trying to save your butt. I'm
Use that.
I'm
Oh shit, we fucked up.
holding Joe.
Okay, get ready. We up.
Gotcha again.
Back off, kid. You can't handle this one.
Okay, switch to him.
Get away from her.
Beat her up. Oh. Oh.
No, that's not what I meant to happen. Wake up, Red. Damn it, wake up.
Well, no. Quick,
This place.
get rid of it.
The light. I remember.
Just head towards it.
I went through once, and I was dragged back. It hurt. It hurt so much.
The link brought you back, but it's gone now. You understand? You're free. You don't have to hurt anyone anymore.
My mind is so broken. But here, everything is so clear. That man, Meltzer, he lives?
Yes, we stopped you before you could kill him.
Is that justice? I wonder. He is a murderer. He will find ways to kill again. But you are right. It is no longer my concern.
What do you mean?
Live your life. Help the lost spirits of the world. Let nothing deter you. This work is more important than you will ever know. Goodbye, and good luck.
Wake up, will ya? Wake up!
Wake up.
I'm not spending 20 years over another hospital bed. I'm not. Get up or I'll kill you, you hear?
Oh, that's right. You had to stay over a hospital bed.
Thank God. You okay?
Fine. She's gone.
Head off. Hope this rest of the stream goes well.
Yeah,
Thanks,
she went to
Squeak
the
and
light.
Squirrel. Thank you for
She's
dropping in.
gone.
Good. Then I just got one question.
Hopefully
for you.
catch you next time, or
What the hell were you thinking? I thought you were... Never mind what I thought. That was really stupid.
whenever I
Yeah,
see you next.
Stupid. I only saved your life.
I feel like this
I don't
is
have a life to
almost
save.
finished
You only
anyway,
risked your
so-
own.
Joey, I'm soaking wet. And Charles needs an ambulance. If I'm getting a lecture, I'll listen to it at home.
This isn't over.
just leave
No,
him there.
This is crazy.
It's the only way.
Why change what isn't broken?
But it is. We can't keep blundering around like we have.
We stopped a killer ghost today. I wouldn't call that blundering.
It was pure luck. We just happened to run into her while doing something else.
So?
So think of what we could accomplish if people knew about us. People should seek us out, not the other way around.
What do you want to do? Put up a billboard in Times Square?
Sure.
No, we've got a special place nowadays. A place where you can talk about all sorts of crazy things and it's accepted as normal.
The internet.
The internet.
What, that
That's so
computer
true.
box? No way.
Look, I've trusted you so far, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Then trust me. Just this once.
If we end up in a padded room, I'm going to make your life a living hell. You know that.
Sure. Come on, pull up a chair. I'll show you what I have in mind.
Come check out my epic webpage. It's amazing. Oh, okay. We finished. We did it.